Welcome to Health Source of Warrenville, Illinois. Today's topic, weight loss can be a side effect of health. I used to be a coffee junkie. I always used skim milk, but I dumped in the sugar. After all, sugar doesn't have fat in it. How could it make you fat? I gained about 20 pounds in college, but I wasn't really looking for weight loss. I just figured it was a normal progression and resigned myself. The sore throat. About 6 months out of college, I developed a chronic sore throat. It came with a cold but didn't go away. My general practitioners were baffled, and I didn't have health insurance anymore, so going to a specialist was out of the question. I figured that the sore throat was just a new manifestation of the allergies from which I've always suffered. I felt anxious a lot about that and other things, living all on my own for the first time, but didn't really make the connection. The herbalist. Then my friend, who had suffered from sinus headaches for years, went to see an herbalist recommended by a friend of his mother's. He was already very interested in alternative medicine and was even considering going to school to become some sort of holistic practitioner, but I knew next to nothing about it. I had this image of a shadowy shop with dried plants hanging from the ceiling and in jars along the walls, and someone who resembled a medicine man or a witch doctor peering at me through wise old eyes. Turns out the guy wasn't all that old at all, maybe the same age as my parents, and his office was located in a very modern office building. The day I went to see him for my throat pain, I had a huge travel mug of coffee with me, and my pulse and heart, as usual, were racing. My stomach didn't have butterflies. It was more like a swarm of bees. But this at the time was a normal reaction for me whenever I did anything new. No more coffee, no more sugar. The herbalist, a very straightforward, matter-of-fact, and no-nonsense kind of guy, took literally one look at me and knew what was causing my throat pain. It was tight from anxiety. But he went through the motions. He took my pulse, scrutinized my tongue, had me describe the pain. He pronounced calmly that, first of all, I need to stop drinking that coffee. I didn't think that was possible. Give up the coffee I so dearly loved? My grandma used to give it to me to dunk toast and donuts in when I was little. It was part of me and who I was. But he was adamant. He could help me, but I had to work with him. I wasn't allowed any caffeine for a while, but when I begged, he gave me oolong tea. No sugar, though. The side effect. For me, that was the key to my weight loss, cutting out the refined sugar. It wasn't even as hard as I thought. And I wasn't doing it to lose weight. I was doing it to feel better. The weight loss was just a side effect. To find out more information on topics like this, please go to www.healthsourceofwarrenville.com.